Has everyone in the UK given up? Let's hear what that cheery political commentator Douglas Murray had to say in April 2025.
How are you feeling about the UK at the moment?
Well, I don't know when you will ask back, but my experience of going back to the UK now is that everyone is supremely depressed and doesn't think life will get better.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Gary's economics monologue just being played on repeat, but like that sentiment of you're broke and your children are going to be broke and no one's going to get a house and you're going to die destitute.
Yeah, everyone's going to be poorer than this generation and all that sort of thing. Yeah, I was very depressed when I went back to the UK last because I think I'd just come fresh from the inauguration in DC, and I mean, which was bracing for lots of reasons. But I just noticed that there are lots of opportunities for things to be righted in America and put in a more sane direction. Again, we'll see if that happens, but I think there's a great opportunity, this whole set of great opportunities in America, economic and much more for the country, educational reform, a lot of problems that America needs to address that have now the opportunity to be addressed. Whereas Britain, like most of Western Europe, it just stumbles on.
It's sad, isn't it? He spent some time in the United States, then came back to Britain, said, what's going on? Well, it's utterly depressing. It doesn't feel like it's a country that's going anywhere good. He's not the only person that's saying that. I spoke to somebody, a friend who had been in Hong Kong for some time, came back to the United Kingdom, was saying just the vision of life for the future, development, aspirations, vision in that part of the world is so much more impressive, visionary, ideals, dreams for the future. Came back to Britain and again felt like very depressed, felt it was a country that they've lost their way and didn't know where they're going at all. Why are we in this place that many feel and can identify at the moment? Well, I think there's different reasons, but I think one of the main reasons is that we try to write our own story. In modernism, what we thought we could do is by our own developing techniques of science, technology, industry, was to write a story of the world by ourselves. We could take the author of life out of it and we could make up a story for ourselves that would be better than any had gone before. As the decades rolled on, the 19th century moved into the 20th century, we all know what happened. It would become the bloodiest century in human history. All of those dreams and aspirations collapsed downwards. And those that had such a bright vision for the future realized that it had all come to an end in gas chambers and in the horrific events of the two world wars. Now, what happened after that? Well, it was interesting that it was mostly in France, that there were different thinkers who had seen up front the horrors of the Second World War, who saw that us trying to write big stories for ourselves just does not work. They had ended badly, and so what they did instead was collapse inward. There is no big story. If we try to write big stories, it only ends badly. Let's retreat and write our own story for our own lives. Let's make the best of life in this world and do all that we can to make us happy. We've tried that really for 60 years. It is not working. It may work. I always think it might work for some people that have all the time and money and energy. Maybe people that have privileged background and status. They might be able to make something of their own lives, but the vast majority of people, for all kinds of different reasons, are not able to make much of their lives. They don't have the career opportunities. They don't have the connections, the status to be able to make much of life, and they realize that and feel that. So what's happened is we've tried to write our own story together. We've collapsed down in on ourselves, and we've tried to write our own individual stories, but we've realized that that is very, very difficult to do. It's not empowering, it's not liberating, it's disappointing. And the whole modern era, maybe which started at the end of the 18th century, if you listen to Karl Marx, in which we turned away from the God who made us and tried to make a world, make lives for ourselves, is coming to an end. The story is running out. Douglas Murray is very good at saying that very, very clearly. But what can he see on the other side of it? It doesn't feel at the moment as if he can see anything very bright. What we need to remember at this point is, as we come closer towards a cliff edge, is that we don't need to be like lemmings and jump off. This has happened many, many times before, when countries and nations and cultures turned their backs on God. They found that things spiraled downwards. But then, again and again, small numbers of people recovered a vision of Jesus Christ, the Lord of all, the author of life, the one whose plans and purposes are being worked out in his great wisdom and glory. And people have come back on board. They've trusted him. They've come to know him. They've reached out to him. And they've come out of the dark and the cold of trying to write our own stupid stories and come back into his kingdom, his family, and rejoined his story. You know, the worst scenario in life is not that there is no story going on at all, and that all that we have to do is make up our own by sort of trying to make bricks without straw, things like that. That's not the worst case scenario. It's a pretty bad one, but it's not the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario of all is that there is an amazing story going on all around us, being told by the author of life, of goodness, truth, and beauty, of a future that will never end, but that we are not part of that story, that we're on the outside, that we're in the dark and the cold, and that is only going to get worse forever and ever. The story of Britain doesn't need to run out. Your story doesn't need to run out. A new story can begin. Come back to church. Come and meet Jesus Christ. Come back into what life was all about. Open the door of your heart and life and let him come in, and you'll find that you don't have to jump off a cliff, but that a whole new life and world will open up for you which will never end.